8, Philanthropy Forward DFW together with the Dallas Morning News, and I wanted to let you know about the Grant Halliburton Foundation, which was established in 2006 in memory of Grant Halliburton, who was a Dallas-based teen who really struggled with depression and bipolar until his death by suicide when he was just 19 years old. So I want to tell you about somebody else that we are chatting with today. Amy McCloskey is Grant's sister. She works day in and day out for this foundation to raise awareness about mental health, to ultimately prevent suicide in children, teens, and young adults. Amy, first of all, I want to say thank you on behalf of our community. This is so needed.
Thank you so much, Jenny. It's an honor to be here and be able to share a little bit more and bring some light to this topic.
Yeah, you know, your family, I can only imagine the grief that you've been through, and it's like in this situation, you got a couple options. You can say, okay, we're going to move on, or you can dig deep and really help others like you have. Can you talk about how the foundation started and really what the big mission is here?
Absolutely. Yeah, so I know you mentioned my brother Grant died by suicide in 2005 when he was 19, and this was following a years-long battle with depression and bipolar disorder. And so, you know, our family really fought hard to get him the help that he needed. And when he lost that fight, my parents, Vanita and Alan Halliburton, and I realized there must be other families struggling to connect these dots and find these resources. And we just thought there was a space to help other families' stories end differently from our own. And so Grant Halliburton Foundation was founded in 2006.
My gosh, we look at what's happening right now. The rates of anxiety on the rise, the rates of depression on the rise. Ron just had that interview talking about this. It seems it's more important than ever that we have these really open and transparent conversations.
Absolutely. You've hit the nail on the head there, that the more we can talk about it, the more we can help young people know that it is okay to not be okay. And most importantly, it's okay to reach out and ask for help.
How does the Grant Halliburton Foundation serve our community now?
Yes, so we are focused largely on education, support, and resources. So we are out there in the community, in the schools, educating students classroom by classroom, as well as parents, teachers, and professionals about those signs. What can you be looking for to spot a young person in need of help? And then how can you actually connect them with that life-saving help? And we sort of demystify that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's perfect. I mean, I just love that this is available. And for people who are like, wow, I want to do more. I want to help. I want to get involved. The Beacon of Hope Luncheon is coming up next month. Please share what that's going to be about. I'm super thankful to be able to be a part of it as well.
We are so excited you'll be part of it. Yes. So we are welcoming Zach Williams, son of beloved actor Robin Williams, as our guest speaker. And Jenny, you'll be moderating that conversation. We are so excited to hear from him a little bit about his story, about a little bit more about his dad's journey and then his own journey of grieving the loss of his father and what he has done with his platform to bring awareness to mental health and suicide prevention.
And a platform like this, you know, for parents to come in and possibly people who look at this topic and find it to be very unfamiliar. I think it's kind of it's a disarming way to do it, right? To just have this open conversation and say, okay, these were the signs, this is what we experienced, that sort of thing. I would love to hear from you, given your expertise. Somebody's watching this right now and thinking, gosh, you know, I think this is happening in my family. I think there's some underlying issues here. What's the first best step for a parent to take?
That is such a good question. And I think the first and best step you can take is to make sure that you have established open communication with your teens, with the young people in your home and in your life, because that way they know they can come to you and talk about anything. And also being proactive, to go sit on the corner of the bed and just say, are you okay? And not be afraid to ask the question, are you thinking about harming yourself? And I think that it's so important for us as adults to get comfortable speaking about these things and asking these questions, because they can literally save a life. And so starting there, just starting with communication and openness and relationship and connection can be a huge protective factor for our young people.
Beautiful mention. And Amy, while you're there, if we can pop up that number one more time. It just went across the screen, but sometimes I know people aren't, you know, they're listening rather than watching. It is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's 800-273-8255. 8255. And let's invite everybody to join us at this luncheon, which is coming up next month. They have the information to share with everybody. It is the Beacon of Hope Luncheon, Wednesday, March 9th. I would love to see you all there. It's at the Omni Dallas, 11:30 to 1. So the information is up on their website, granthaliburton.org, and then you can find out more at GH Foundation on social media, and then just a wealth of information on the website. Amy McCloskey, you are a rock star. Thank you so much for the chat.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
And I so appreciate Robin Williams' family for how open and transparent, forthcoming they've been. They've driven the conversation. They've taken part in it. I think it makes a huge difference.
Well, it's kind of like what I just said to Amy. You've got a couple choices, and I do not. Gosh, you don't judge somebody who decides to go inward after something like that happens, because you're just trying to get through. And that's what a lot of families do. But the strength that it takes to do what Amy and her family have done, to do what Robin Williams' family has done, and to step out and to educate and be sort of like live in this place that can be really tough to talk about day in, day out, I think is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, and obviously no one who goes through that has any obligation to share or contribute to that conversation. But those who do are helping those who just are not able to, right? They're reflecting for them all the pain and the grief that they're dealing with.